Yo.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What up?
Yeah.
Whistle Gang Podcast is back.
Yep. One
Week
time.
one.
What's blow? Blow you because we live.
Week one is in the
sir.
building.
Yeah, 1-0, baby. 1-0. Feel
Week
good.
one is done. It's over with. It's done. It's your boy Ferb, Charlotte, Nana Empire. Got the
Yes,
best dressed.
Yeah, your boy the best dressed coming out of ATL last week. Appreciate the hospitality. Nana Gang, What's the Game podcast, Charlotte, North Carolina as well. The best dressed on all social media.
You got your boy P.
Your boy P here. Charlotte's own, baby. Nana
Hey.
Empire.
Hey, one thing. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Avery. Shout out to Eli, Vice President of 717 Nana Empire up there. Them boys always show mad love. Eli, hard-working dude. Avery with all the entertainment. And them boys put on a show. Yesterday was mad love in Pittsburgh for not only for me, but for my crew, for my chapter. And the same thing goes to the Atlanta family, showing mad love to my boy. And one thing for sure is they know.
when they hear that whistle, man, they know
We in
what's
the
up.
Charlotte boys is here. Those Charlotte, like, shit, those Charlotte boys is here. Close the party, shut the party down.
I come through the restaurant, door one, blowing whistles. The waitress like, what the hell? I come to the door straight out of Atlanta. I'm talking about straight from my car. I'm suited and booted, chains on, Nana Gang, information there. So everybody knew I was going to the watch party, right? Soon as I hit the front door, soon as I see the first Nana jersey, that's ain't no Quay on the stage. Quay turned around and said, Charlotte in the
Hey, no.
I swear,
we left the watch party yesterday. We stopped at this spot, this hookah spot. So DJ playing, we in there chilling. I did not know Orson had already been warned about his whistle, right? So the DJ gonna throw on the our theme song, blow the whistle, bro. I'm going in. Security came around me like, give me that whistle, you got to go. I'm like, shit, I ain't getting you my whistle, but I'll leave.
That whistle like a gun now.
Man.
Yo,
what?
bro,
I'm
as soon as I got out the Uber yesterday, Avery or the DJ booth, oh shit, Charlotte in the house. Shout out. I'm blowing it from down a block, letting them know. But I mean, it was all good yesterday. It was a great time for all three of us. P holding it down at our watch party. Shenard representing in the A for us, and me out there in Pittsburgh at the game representing. It was some other Nana Empire Charlotte people out there as well. I'm not gonna shout their names out, but it was actually about four of us actually out there. Well, you know, me and Clay, and like 2-3 others. I flew up with so it was a good little turnout at the game for us. But let's get right into it, man.
Yeah.
What's the thoughts? What was the thoughts? Who want to go first? Y'all want me to go first?
Let me jump in because I know Nard, he long-winded. So, of course, we had Steelers fans in the house yesterday, and when we jumped out on them, and we jumped out 10, I say, if we score and we go up 17, that's it. Y'all not coming back. Our defense is too good. So, for them to jump out like that was mind blowing because we don't come out like that and score like that. The first possession, second possession, we just scoring like we like that. I guess we are like that right now. You know what I'm saying? We flying on our defense flying on our offense. So everybody feeling each other. I mean, that was a great start to the game. Yeah, it got kind of dry at the end, but that first half was like amazing.
Yeah, I mean, good play. I mean, I think we are that team. You know, I think we are hot stars. I think we don't have to worry about them off balance or them untimely downs. You know, third and longs. A lot of time with Brock, I think Brock made really, really good decisions in his decision making to know when to check down and get us in manageable third downs. I think that's allowed us to move the ball. I think that's who we are. You know, I don't think that I wasn't really shocked by the decision to go to score early. You know, I thought we'd be manufacturing a lot of points in there. I really thought we should have been up halftime 27-0, but you know, nevertheless, going in halftime what we were, I was good with the extra defense. I'm impressed with the defense because I was worried about the back half a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That defense showed yesterday. Oh my God, that defense looked real for real yesterday.
You was what about the defense?
I was worried about this back half. The back half. The back half.
I don't know, pro. Who fumbled in the building? You worried?
We see the -2 though. We held them in -2 the first half. Like,
come on.
Yeah.
Listen,
we stepped it up.
Listen, I expected a close game. I ain't gonna lie. I expected like a 24-17, 21-17 type of victory for us.
Right.
Bro, when we jumped out, I said, oh shit. Listen, you know I'm in love with this defense. I go to the games to watch Fred. That's my dog. Fred is my dog. Like, growing up, I played all offense. I've told y'all this number of times. I can't tackle. I never could tackle. I can't tackle. I'm not going to hit. As a quarterback in high school, I slid. Like, I wasn't that dude. You'll never hear me talk about how I was tough on the football field. I'm tough in the streets, but I wasn't never tough on the football field. Listen, I'm all about our defense, bro. Fred,
right?
Man, listen. When we jumped out on him, I said, this is over. Now, I hate it the way we ended the half. That soft man coverage or prevent defense we was playing and allowing Pickens and them, they wanted to get into a rhythm and start seeing completions made, and then them 5, 10, 15-yard little dunks to this corner, to the outside. That was pissing me off because if you think about it like this, so we let them go down the field and score. It was 20. First of all, like Shannar was saying, it probably should have been 27-zip because we got to take advantage of the turnovers and score 7 and not 3.
Right.
So that's a thumbs down. But when we let them score and we go into the half 20-7, even though we got ball at half and McCaffrey scored on the second or third play of the half, imagine we don't score there and we punt. Imagine we go 3 and out, we punt, and they come back down the field and score from the momentum from half. That's a whole new ball game. You're talking about 20-14 now. Right. A whole new ball game. All because we played prevent defense and not kept the gas on their ass and went into the half at 20-zip. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was happy to see Drake with the game that he had yesterday. Drake needed that type of start to the season. Those 2 sacks yesterday, being able to play opposite Bosa. He finished with 3 yesterday. I know he had early on. I was looking at the stats there. I didn't see 3 in the boost. I know we had 5 as a team yesterday, but 3. Drake definitely needed that confidence booster. All the negative talk we got in all season, finishing last year, not being in weight, not being able to deal with the long grind of an NFL season. The season starting off for Drake in that capacity only boosts our confidence, boosts the young guys' confidence. So I was happy to see Drake off to a great start. And the bear is not the bear yet, baby. We just had him out there. He's still getting the double team. He's still getting whatever. But when the bear starts to shake off some of that run, some of that, it's gonna be a problem for most teams. It's gonna be a problem when the bear gets rolling.
Hey, we had pressure up the middle too. Kinlaw got pressure yesterday. And Hargrave, he got a sack. He got a sack in his first game with the Niners yesterday. Armstead had pressure. I think one of them Drake Jackson sacks should have been a half. It should have been 2.5, and Armstead should have got a half. Like the last one was like a half. Obviously, I was at the game, so I can't see the replay. Was it truly? But from live in person, looked like it was a half sack. It should have been a half and half. But that D line, the D line was crazy. And then you worrying about the back end? Come on, bro. My boy Hufanga out there,
exactly.
all pro. Yo, them boys is not playing. Now let's talk about the offense though. Now let's talk about the offense. Can we pay BA? I put out a PSA yesterday. Can we pay BA, John Lynch, Jed York?
That's
Kyle Shanahan.
For real.
Please pay BA right now.
What I told y'all before the season started. What did I say?
Listen,
What
you
did
got
I
no
say?
arguments for me.
But
No
what did I
arguments.
say? No. We're not talking about arguing because we're not arguing. What did I say? Put it on record. What did I say before the season started? Who's gonna be the number one?
BA.
You said that. You said BA.
I told you guys it goes is gonna go CMC first. BA is number 2. Kittles is number 3. Debo gonna be all the splash.
Listen.
Because Brandon did that quietly, man. I promise you, I didn't even know he had points.
Quietly.
He had numbers like that yesterday. I was involved. Listen, I was watching it, but I didn't know it added up that quick like that.
From the first drive, I'm losing my mind. When he caught that second touchdown in the corner on Patrick Peterson, I wanted to throw my phone on the field.
First of all, we're gonna get credit. That was a fucking dot.
It was
a dot. I keep telling y'all stop playing my boy Brock P. That was a dot. I ain't seen Blue Eye, Mr. Rogers. Barely seen Dr. Brady. That was a dot.
No, Rogers could put him on it like that.
Listen, that's a dot. That's a ball that you normally see come out of one of their hands. That was a dot. Stop playing
bro. I told you I was losing it. That's when I made the PSN about pay him because I was going nuts in the stands. Right. I said, "Oh my gosh!" And then when you get back home and you see the replay, you see all the stuff. He was abusing Patrick Peterson. His route running is top 3 in the league. It's him, Stephon Diggs, and Adams. I don't think there's nobody else better than BA in route running. Like if he played with the Bills offense, if he played with an Aaron Rodgers, if he played in the Chargers offense with all these passing quarterbacks that throw for 400 yards, BA would go off for 10 catches, 200 yards every week. Every week. But he plays in this run first centric offense and then do you see the block on the 65-yard touchdown from CMC? The one that the second play at the halftime, the block?
I seen it when it came out second half, yeah.
But it's the spring block by Ray too. Ray
finished it towards the end.
Ray finished it now. Deep as you heard the interview.
Does he want the ball? Kyle Shanahan offense, you got blocked to get the ball.
So yeah. First of all, BA said it the best. It was a look that they weren't familiar with. They didn't know how he was gonna line up to it. So he had to, kind of ad lib on who he blocked. He said once he seen Chris Bassett, he had to go make the next level blocking. He got a block right to the ground, and then here we come. And then he got back into play to make another block. Now he didn't touch a soul after that. He was just down there taking pictures, making sure Ray maintained his block. But again, CMC is a special player. And fitting our offense and offensive scheme with the things we want to do, putting him out and lining up empty, putting him in the backfield. Us feeding Debo early in the game helps our offense, helps preserve CMC's attempts. I like what Cal is doing. Cal had maybe one series that I didn't totally agree with how he called the plays, but the rest of the game I thought was a flawless play call. I will say this. I think we need to transition to one thing. For us to continue to get better run, we still got to figure out that right tackle position.
Yes, but he was playing the best left end in football, TJ Watt. Most tackles are going to struggle. We got to see him this week against the Rams and some average, regular, normal NFL defensive ends. Now, if he getting toast and beat by them and we need to be chipping them, bro, TJ Watt is a monster. He's a monster. Like there's no stopping him, bro. There's no stopping him. He's just like Bosa. He's in the Aaron Donald. Like you run away from him. You do all the other crap. Like it was Trent Williams would have problems with him. You know what I'm saying? But he lines up on the other side.
The gorilla, the silverback?
TJ Watt is a monster, bro. He's a monster. So I can't disagree with what you're saying, but I'm not there yet. We gotta see him against the other ends in football. We gotta see that. There was
P, what you think? What if we got an area of needed improvement? I won't call it a deficiency. We got an area of needed improvement with the Niners to go 2-0 next week, what do you want to see between week 1 and week 2? Let's say we made the biggest growth.
I think we was hitting on all cylinders. I mean, the run game was there. Of course, Brandon, like Brock was throwing that ball. The only thing I can think of, probably that our kicker, man. That's the only thing I can think of.
What? I was about to bring that up. What about Moody? What about Moody?
Yeah,
so maybe come through the screen.
That's the only thing I can think of.
The only thing
right
what?
Now. Everything was.
What about my 3rd round draft pick? What about Moody?
I'm not
he was
sold.
4 for 4 yesterday?
I'm not sold on it yet.
4 for 4, you not sold?
Not yet.
Our kickoff return team, our kickoff team look a little suspect.
Now that I kept asking in the stands. So Wisnowski, the punter, is the kickoff person. The very first one he got through the end zone. After that, he couldn't get it through the end zone. I didn't understand or know if that was by design or what, because they was gashing us on the kick return. So I'm like, why are they kicking it to him and not through the end zone?
Right.
So that is the area of concern, that kickoff and what's going on there. So, yeah. So let's do this.
The Rams got some injuries, right?
Yeah, the Rams are supposed to be dog doo-doo, but they showed up yesterday against Seattle, and Seattle looked like dog doo-doo. We might run away with this division, but it's super early. Like, we can't get too high, but we definitely can't get too low. It's just week 1. The problem is, nobody plays preseason no more. So, like, a lot of little things that you fix and clean up in preseason happened yesterday. Like, you had a lot of quarterback, not obviously in our game, but you had a lot of quarterback center exchange fumbles. Like, that's 7th grade, 8th grade football, whatever. That's peewee football stuff. Trouble. You had running backs and stuff like that who haven't been hit all preseason fumbling the ball. Quarterbacks haven't been getting hit fumbling the ball. Stuff like that. That was crazy. Speaking of improvements, before we jump to the next segment, it just jumped in my head. Improvement. Speaking of your boy Brock BP, Brock P, whatever we calling him, Brock Star, holding on to the ball too long.
You reading my mind, bro. I was just about to say that.
So he held on to the
plays,
ball a little much too much for my liking. So like, there was a play, I don't remember the quarter, but he's rolling out to his left, and he knows there's nothing there, and he's holding on, obviously trying to see if somebody's gonna come available. But just get rid of the ball. You're running to the sidelines. Just throw it away. Now you take an unnecessary hit, and every time he gets hit, I'm in the stands like, please get up, please get up, please get up. And then, like, like one of them sacks with Watt, when he fumbled the ball and he landed on back of it or whatever, which I thought actually should have been a fumble recovered by them. But
he recovered that one though, man. In my opinion.
It is what it is. But
right.
The game was over by then anyway. They wasn't gonna win or come back. They couldn't do nothing with the ball. But a play like you just gotta get rid of the ball. Like, just stop taking the unnecessary hits. So that's one thing to clean up. Just don't want to take him getting hits. But let's move on to this segment. We're gonna call this segment thumbs up, thumbs down. Each of you pick a player that you give a thumbs up to from performance from yesterday, and somebody you give thumbs down performance to. Who want to go first?
Thumbs up, BA, baby.
Thumbs up, BA.
I'm gonna steal one from yours. Fred the Man Warner. That joke was shot out of cannon yesterday, boy.
Thumbs up, Fred.
Fred, yes, sir.
I'm gonna give my thumbs up to Drake. We all been down on Drake. We wanted to see him. I was a little upset that he wasn't in Florida this offseason training with Bosa, eating what Bosa eat, shitting when Bosa shit, drinking what Bosa's drink, just learning from Bosa. But he stayed in Southern Cal. He stayed in the facility, Cal and him said, and it showed yesterday. So we just hope to see that continue on. Who's thumbs down?
I'm going Elijah Mitchell. Come on,
thumbs
man.
Down.
We need better reps from our 2. Like if that's gonna be the case, go ahead and move Price at the 2 and let's get performance there. If you're gonna make yourself available and active for the game, I need you to be able to hit the hole, not be a drop off between our 1 and our 2, because at some point last year he was our 1 and he needs to come in with that type of acceleration to the game. I don't want to be a major drop off between my first running back and my second running back, not in this new day and age of football.
All right.
I don't got no thumbs down. But I got
you got
Fred,
a thumbs
though.
down. Who the thumbs down?
There's a thumbs down. You got to think hard and wide. Like, look, there's a
My
right
thumbs down would be that drop pass from Fred, that drop interception from Fred, though.
He dropped 2.
But Hufanga got the one of them.
Yeah, he dropped 2. Yeah,
that would be my thumbs down right there.
First of all, he catch the first one.
Fred, you got to catch that. That hit your hand, Fred. You got to have that. That's my thumbs down.
This might be super petty, but I'm gonna take it back. My thumbs down is Steve Wilkes and maybe Kyle Shanahan, a little bit of both.
Ooh.
On that 2-minute defense. Was not feeling it.
Yeah.
I don't like that soft stuff. Let's keep the gas on. Let's go. Let's blow people out. Let's not make them close if we don't have to. Don't let teams back in the game. But yeah, that would be my thumbs down. That would be Steve Wilkes and the defensive staff on that 2 minutes.
That's a good thumbs down though with Kyle, man.
Just that 2 minutes. Almost little and Kyle, matter of fact, they're gonna share it. So it's because Steve Wilkes for that 2-minute warning and Kyle Shanahan for not getting CMC out the game. Get him out the game. The game is done. The game is over. Get him out the game. Get him out the game. He doesn't need all those carries. Get him out the game.
Okay.
I understand maybe it was week 1 and they thinking we getting into the season, blah 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 blah. But man, let's get him out the game. Game is in hand. There's Elijah Mitchell reps. Those are Jordan Mason reps, Price reps. Whoever's not hurt, and those are their reps. Give them their reps. Get him out the game.
Where was Juice yesterday?
Juice play?
I mean, but again, there was some short yardage where I thought Juice had the opportunity to get the ball. We didn't give it to Juice there. I do like the 4th and 2 play to the Kittles to get it to him in the flats. I thought it was a great, perfect design, perfect call.
Yep.
We flanked the outside defender, outside linebacker. But going into week 2, just first of all, before we get out and before we close out, one, make sure you subscribe, share, like, comment. Let's make sure you do all those things. What's the Game podcast? I want to give shout out to the ATL crew, Niner Nation, the Spartans down there. They show great love, great hospitality down there, hosting their watch party. I mean, they probably had 150, 200 people in the building at Jimmy's. Shout out to Quay and the rest of the guys down there, the ladies down there in ATL. Appreciate the hospitality. Nobody does it better. Where they team going, as they would say, nowhere. So appreciate it. Atlanta showing us some love, allowing us to come in and co-host the event. But once again, What's the Game podcast. Remember, you got 100 whistles coming Thursday night game for the New York matchup against the New York Giants. So on Thursday night, on courtesy of us being the Whistle Game podcast, we went ahead and send 100 whistles down to Atlanta. So Atlanta is the next stamp of territory. We just stamped with another Whistle Game podcast. So we got the whistleblowers also in Atlanta, courtesy of the podcast right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout outs, Pete. What you got?
Shout out to the rest of the team, man. We was all over the place this week. Had a couple people out of town, but we held it down here in Charlotte. I'm looking forward to having everybody hands on this week coming for our next victory. Appreciate all the hospitality at RSVP with the special food, special drinks, all that.
So just like my boy is saying, shout out to everybody for just showing us mad love no matter where we go. We know we good. We always good.
Absolutely.
So like Nar said, hit the like button, subscribe, share, follow us all social media platforms, Whistle Gang Podcast. Also, this Sunday, Rams game. Come early. We will be filming live. Preview to the Rams game live. Live. LIVE.
Live.
Come on. We might bring you on camera, let you get on. But Sunday, 3:00, RSVP South End. Come join us. Come be a part of the podcast. Be a part of the fun. We all gonna be there. We all gonna be in the building. RSVP. So we want to see 200 plus come out this Sunday. Show love. Watch our Niners beat up on the Rams and go 2-0 while having some fun, having some drinks. Other than that, I don't think we got nothing left to say. But make sure y'all blow y'all whistles. Holla at us when you see us. Gang, gang.
Yes, sir.
Let's
gang,
go.
Gang.